Hello everybody, Sebastian C is here with the first true Why You Should Read episode, along with some channel plans again at the end of the video. But I won't be announcing channel plans every single time I do one of these. Okay, so let's begin. This one is on Chainsaw Man by Tatsuki Fujimoto. Now, before we get into it, you might be wondering, Sebastian, there's 12 now volumes of Chainsaw Man. 11 in English. Why do you only have 5? Do you even have the whole series? I do have the whole series. I was gonna do all 11 volumes in one thing, just like what I did with Death Note. But I felt like some of the other covers were kind of spoilery. And Volume 6's cover, I'm not editing that out. I was not going to go out and edit that out of the video. So, yeah. So I decided to do 1 to 4, but I thought Volume 5, you just can't beat this cover, so it's here too. But anyways, Chainsaw Man. This is a manga I first discovered from a collection video back when it was like, not many people knew about this manga. And I was like, and it was volume 1, and I was like, that reminds me of Dorohedoro, which was my favorite manga at the time. It's my number 2 manga of all time now, but let's resume. So when Chainsaw Man was close to ending, I read half of the manga in one day, which I was surprised by. And then when it ended, I read the entire second half. And ever since then, I've been following with Chainsaw Man. So, what is the premise of Chainsaw Man, you might be wondering? Well, let's see what the back of the first cover says. Denji's a poor young man who'll do anything for money, even hunting down devils with his pet dog, Pochita. He's a simple man with simple dreams, drowning under a mountain of debt. But his sad life gets turned upside down when he's betrayed by someone he trusts. Now, with the power of a devil inside him, Denji's become a whole new man. Chainsaw Man. So, why should you read Chainsaw Man? First of all, I think it's one of the better shonens being published currently nowadays. Now, I don't have anything against shonens, don't get me wrong. I think they are fun. Most of the time. Yeah, but anyways, this is one of the better ones that's currently being published because it's so much, I don't know how to describe it, but it's just very unique. Yes, it reminds me of several things. It reminds me of Dorohedoro. It reminds me of Jujutsu Kaisen. It reminds me of Devilman. It reminds me of Tokyo Ghoul. And yeah, I could go on with how many series this reminds me of. But it's not a ripoff of any of those. It's its own thing that has similarities to those. Also, the art. I'm only going to show stuff from the first volume. But, yeah, the art is just really, really good. It has this unique flair to it that I really appreciate. And it's just a crazy story. Tatsuki Fujimoto, the writer of Chainsaw Man, said he was inspired, or one of his inspirations was, the Gainax OVA from 2000, Fooly Cooly. And while I could say Chainsaw Man isn't as crazy as Fooly Cooly, it's still pretty damn crazy. So, yeah, this ain't your typical shonen. That's the main reason why I think you should read it. As for why you shouldn't read it, this is a very, very gory manga. Not berserk gory, but for a shonen, yeah, this cover should say all, even if it's green blood instead of red. Yeah, this is if you don't really like gore, stay away from this manga, because it ain't your typical shonen. Again, it's gonna get dirty with the violence, not as dirty as Fire Punch, which I've also read, but that's a whole other story, because it's just a whole other story. Back to Chainsaw Man. Yeah, if you don't like gore or like vulgar humor, because this manga does have some vulgar humor, you might not like it, but that's really some of the negatives. I love this manga. I can really only think of just positive things to say. So I'd recommend at least giving the first 2 volumes of Chainsaw Man a look. If you like it, continue on. If you don't, it just ain't for you. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's why you should read Chainsaw Man. As for channel plans, this was supposed to come out on the 19th. However, I have 2 videos planned. First is my first ever manga shopping video, which I'm not going to buy a lot of stuff, but I tried to do a manga shopping video, but I tried to do it in one take. I won't. That's going to probably be my most impressive video on the channel because I'm going to use a lot of editing via iMovie. So that should be interesting to use. There'll even be music. So yeah, that should be fun. And then I'm going to do, after 2 years, a new manga collection. It's not going to be one video. It's probably going to be like 3, 4, maybe 5 parts. But we'll see. We'll see. So anyways, yeah, I'm glad you watched this video. This is a lot longer than the Death Note one. But as for the plans, this is really the only one I'm going to stick to for the plans. I'm just going to pick and choose now. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy this new Why You Should Read series. And I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.